Hi everyone, it's your girl K Will, and we are live in effect for another edition of K Will's Interrogation Room. Today I will be interviewing DJ Rich. So as soon as he comes in here, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna get up in the brain, you feel me? And yep. So I hope everyone is having a great day, making good choices, and y'all, it's Friday. Happy Friday.
Yo,
Happy Friday.
hey, happy Friday. What's good?
How you doing?
I'm blessed. How you?
Blessed and highly favored.
Yes. Okay. I don't really have a TV stand. Let me go get my other thing. But how's everything been? Like how you?
I've been really busy lately. I'm getting like everybody's jumping on this interview wagon right now. So I'm booked like until the following week. In the following week, I'm even like booking up that one too. So everybody's interested in these interviews. So it's pretty cool. It keeps me busy.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yes. I like it though. I like picking brains, and getting to know these artists and entrepreneurs and, actors. I like the whole, gist of everything.
Exactly.
How about you? How's everything? How was your week?
It's blessed. Just been like really trying to work. I locked in 2 sessions. Well, one session right now, but I'm about to probably lock in another session for my trip to Atlanta and just record and work. And
That's what's up. My boss is from Atlanta, Georgia.
oh,
So,
word.
well, he's from Georgia, but Atlanta is like very, very close to him.
See, yeah, I'm definitely planning on moving to Atlanta.
Oh, he will be happy to hear that.
Yes, I'm working, and then when I get down to Atlanta for my trip, I'm trying to network and stuff. I'm definitely trying to network.
That's what's up. Man, I see that you deal with a bunch of artists and everything. That's what's up.
I do. I actually I do photography and videography.
Nice.
Um, more than I wouldn't say more than I be an artist, but it's 10% rap and 90% business. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It's nothing to go in the studio and just rap a song or whatever, but it's like more so like what you doing after the song
Yeah.
than anything.
Would you say that so videography and photography are your top priorities?
Yeah. I wouldn't just say videography and photography is my top priority. I would more say that is an addition to being an artist, because as an artist, in order to be an artist, you still gotta create a vision too. You know what I mean? When you make your songs or whatever, like you making a video. So it's not just the cameraman's vision is your vision. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is you go pay your money to a cameraman and all that. How do you know he's gonna create the same vision that you got in your head? You know,
Mm,
you feel me? It's just it just makes more sense to like for being one, content creation, and then two, just you know what I mean, an artist itself having a vision for all his dreams, to know what he's doing, meaning like mix, not just mixing, but like editing. You know what I
mm,
mean? Like camera work. You know, being a cameraman, creating a storyboard, creating a storyline. So like when it come down to like writing his songs, it's not just him writing his song just to make a song. It's he making a story. Like you can actually listen to his lyrics, and then he tell you and explain you and break down the whole, not the concept, but the storyboard. You know what I mean?
right, right. That's what's up. That's awesome. I feel like that's a blessing because you're able to do all three.
Right. Yeah.
Like you don't have to go to anybody else for side work. to get your video shot or anything like that. You don't have to worry about relying on somebody else for your own stuff. You can, whenever you want to get it done, it's done. You know.
Right. You build a team for it. Now you can be your own production company. So when it comes down to like artists being signed, to me, I feel like you already a step ahead. You know what I mean? If you want to be signed and you have your own production team, meaning your own content creator, like the person, every time you go to a studio session, you got somebody videotaping you, taking your photos. So when you're ready to drop a track or whatever, like your distribution with audio and visuals is like straight. You know what I mean? Now you gotta pre-launch for your post, or post-launch for your post, and then you know what I mean, your after launch or whatever, just to build up that momentum for that track that's about to come out.
I hear you. So I mean, it's a blessing, but it's probably a lot of work as well. How do you, how do you kind of like get through all of that? I know you have a life other than that as well. I mean, or just basically your life.
Manage yourself. I mean, I work overnight, so like
Yeah.
so I work from like probably like you know what I mean late at night to the early morning,
Yeah.
and I come home and I make time for myself. I you know what I mean, if I got a song to work on or whatever, I work on that song. Um, if I got a meeting or whatever, I go write down what I need. It's just prioritizing, like you know what I mean, what's important. Your job is important, it feeds you, but that's not your passion, that's not your love. So some people tell me, they say the way you work at your regular job will determine how you work with your business or anything that you love or you passionate about. But I think that's not even like remotely true. Why? Because when you passionate about something, you'll go above and beyond and do that more so than something that you don't even love. So when it comes down to something that you love, this don't pay you. You know what I'm saying? Like music's not gonna pay you. Rick Ross said he didn't start getting paid till, you know what I mean, later on. Like a lot of artists, like YG wasn't even getting paid. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really actually getting zero. And it's it's not the money, it's more so the passion and the build of it. So once you build that team, once you start building yourself and stuff, like, and then you finally see that your moment, you know what I mean, it's like preparation. When preparation meets opportunity, you've been prepared all your life for this moment, and then the opportunity comes. You know what I'm saying? If you're not prepared, you don't take the opportunity.
I like that, and I totally agree with that too. I like your mindset. I want to know how it all started.
As an artist or like just anything?
Just like were you doing this at a young age, like doing everything, or were you an artist first? How, like, what started first?
I used to. I started rapping like at 8, but like you know, like every kid rapped at 8.
Yeah.
But at 13, I started actually going to my cousin's studio and actually, doing songs. But I sucked. Like I couldn't get on beat work, nothing. But then I actually practiced, and I had a manager at like 17, but he didn't really do anything for me. Like it's a funny story. I used to, I don't know if anybody knows, like a studio in Portsmouth. It's called Tower Studio, and I used to go there, young, and I actually I mean per se build a relationship with them, but I was told that they wanted to work with me. So like when I was told that they wanted to work with me, I was down for it. Like, I mean, they said they was gonna write my songs and stuff, but I was young, so and he took me away from the studio. He literally like took me to a whole different studio. I was recording with somebody else, and I looked at it as a selfish move. Like,
Yeah.
you taking me away from somebody that could help me and build me. So
Mhm.
I ended up going away from him because he it was like broken promises. It was like my
Yeah.
father, waiting for my father at the step coming to pick me up every day.
Oh,
But
I know that feeling.
exactly. So I ended up stopped messing with him, and then I just went on to Dream City University, which is this place that a lady named Majesty, she had owned. She actually did Rihanna's first hit.
Wow.
So she took that money and built something for, I guess, basically community in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And I went there. I did performance. She wanted me to go on tour with her, but I just never did. I ended up like actually leaving, but I was young. And
Mhm.
then I joined the military just to pay some of my, for studio sessions, but it never works out. And then not too long ago, I actually started rapping again. And
Man.
then it just went from there. I interned with Prime Records, DNA Studios, based out of Norfolk, Virginia, with an owner that go by Biggs, and the second owner Hayes Banks. Um,
Nice.
Really, the camera and stuff came from them. Like I used to be like that content creator. Um, we worked on a lot of little projects, commercials, books, and stuff like that. And then it went from there to them throwing me a camera, buying a camera and throwing it in my lap, and then just telling me, let's get to work. So it went from just doing photo shoots at first
Mhm.
to actually doing my first video. And then I just went on from there. Did an H&M commercial um, with one of the film directors that I worked with. And then did a Hall Nissan commercial with another person, you know, just working with them and just learning how to do that part, that side.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And shout out to Nissan because I got a Nissan, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, all right. What's your journey look like for the future?
um I feel like only God got that planned out for me, but I just plan to keep bettering myself and being the best I can be with anything that I do.
Agreed. I like that. Do you have kids of your own or a wife that
Nah,
like
I'm
that?
nah, I'm
No,
I'm single. I don't have any kids. I just got my goals to reach. That's about it.
that's what's up. So this will be viral. All right. I'm gonna let everybody know, y'all. He is single. Y'all goal orientated. He don't want you. And basically,
Right, that's basically right. I just want my goals for right now.
that's what's up, man. I like your mindset. I love your music. Like, what kind of got you to rapping? I know everybody. You said everybody as a kid kind of got into rapping and everything, but what made you stick to it? Is it just something that's inside of you, like a fire? Like for me, as a kid, I thought I was gonna be a rapper, and obviously, I'm not. But as a kid, though, I had a fire inside of me, and I was like, "Yo, this is what I'm gonna do with my life," and then it died out, So like, do you have some kind of like fire just like that inside of you when it comes to rapping that can like helps you continue on?
I really just like love music. Like I honestly, I wouldn't even say like I gotta rap my whole life. If I could like help people build themselves as an artist and stuff, I could do that too. But no, like when I was younger, rapping always been a coping thing. Um,
Yeah.
like from being younger when I was a kid, like just okay, not really having a father in my life or whatever. That was my coping mechanism. I go home and I rap, or like going to school and you maybe not friends with everybody. You new to the neighborhood or whatever. That was my icebreaker. I used to freestyle in front of front of like a group of people and stuff, and we used to battle rap and do all that stuff. So it was just more so like the knit for me. Like I was like good at it, and then as I started trying to get better and better and better, why not? Why not? I felt like after I got shot, like it was more so like, like if you survived that, then what's your purpose? What's your purpose in life? You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I'm the best, but I am the best. So it's just why not do it? Why not, like, you know what I mean? I started seeing a lot of people that I went to school with that didn't rap before me start rapping, making videos, doing that. And it was like, well, dang, why they doing it? Why can't you do it?
Exactly. I hear you. So you said I read up a little bit on it, but I didn't get really into it. You said that you got shot, right? So
Right.
so what happened? Tell me about that if you want to elaborate.
My, it's basically when I was like probably like 20, I guess, like
Mhm.
2018. Um, I had got shot while I was on the highway uh by some people, and I ended up getting hit in my buttocks, my knee, and my head,
Dang.
and by just getting, you know, having like a that type of experience or whatever,
Mhm.
it kind of give you an understanding of what life is, and I don't know, it kind of it sits you in a place. I looked at it more not just from that situation, but after that, maybe like a couple months after that, 2 months, my cousin had died,
Wow.
and and actually this is month that he had passed away, his anniversary and stuff. So um with all the rapping and all that stuff, like it don't mean nothing if you ain't got nothing that you ain't doing it for. So yeah, I ended up getting shot, like, you know what I mean, you get the whole PTSD, all
Mhm.
that and everything, but it's really it you ever had something that's not good for you but it's kind of good for you?
Yep. I think
That's
we all have.
that's what it is. Like the emotions that I get from that situation and stuff is more so put into like coping mechanism, rapping. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Rapping is my coping mechanism. This rapping calms me down, you know.
I like that. So, what do you think helps you stand out from other rappers?
Um, Me, I'm really not even trying to compete with nobody. Like it ain't. I feel like if you think less of competing and more so just giving out positive, good energy and creating your music, because
Mhm.
at the end of the day, it ain't about competing with the other rappers. It's just finding your own lane. There's always gonna be another fan that's gonna like your voice. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a group of fans that's gonna like you. You just gotta build those fans. You know what I'm saying? If you build those fans and you lock in on those fans, they will grow to other people. You know what I mean? And it's basically not worrying about, oh, am I better than that other rapper, or I'm gonna separate myself from all these rappers and stuff, because really throughout the whole industry you hear a lot of, you know what I mean, I wouldn't say the same thing, but people really pay homage to each other. They actually, you know what I mean, you might hear a flow or a verse. I kid you not, when I was young, I used to write songs, and I had this lyric that I said, and you know what I mean, I heard Meek Mill say it before I could use it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like everybody, you might have a flow that you probably created and somebody else done probably did it or whatever. Or you probably done created a flow and then tweaked it a little bit. You know, it's just music is music.
I hear that. I mean, your music stood out to me, and It doesn't happen to a lot of other artists out there. So I seen something in you and your music and your lyrics that drew my attention. I feel like, I mean, me personally, I hit up at least 200 to 300 artists a day, every single day, from morning to night. And I'll be on these, artists like from, I want to say 7 o'clock in the morning to like 3 o'clock in the morning, you know? And I'm lucky if I find like 5 artists I like out of all of them.
Word, I appreciate that.
So, yeah, when I came across yours, that's I had to hit you up immediately because it's not only rapping for you, because of everything else that you do as well. And I really like you really stood out to me. I was like, I gotta get him on the network. Like I gotta share his vision. I gotta share his journey, and I gotta interview him immediately. So
That's dope. That's dope. I really appreciate that.
yeah, no doubt, man. And actually, I don't know if you know Jeffrey, but Jeffrey was the one who helped me discover you.
Oh,
And
word.
yeah,
Oh, you from the
signature
uh
to the court.
from the clubhouse room.
Oh, well, he is probably. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
I
he got
appreciate
me.
that.
He got me affiliated with you. He sent me your profile because I was looking at all these artists. I was just having like a rough night. I'm like, man, these artists, man, they're not hitting the spot. And then he sent me your profile, and I was like, oh, this is where it's at. Like this is awesome. So I'm glad that we connected, and all thanks to Jeffrey. Like if it wasn't for him, I would have probably discovered you, but it would have been like way down the line because of all these artists I was dealing with at the same time.
I
So
appreciate Jeffrey.
yeah, me too, man. He's a hard worker. He's really good. But I do want to share with you why, like, the other reason why I feel like I wanted to kind of interview you is to let you know that I don't want you giving up on what you're doing. I feel like your message needs to be heard. This is why I also wanted to interview you, because I wanted not only to get into your mind, but I wanted the world to see your mind as well and what you're doing. Because, like I said, this ends up on Signature Series Network and it ends up on my YouTube channel as well. So the world is going to see you, from anyone that's watching Roku, anyone that has the Signature Series Network link, anyone on Fire TV. Everyone is going to see this, and people obviously is going to draw more attention to you, but I also want them to see what's inside your mind, why you do what you do, and what helps you move the way that you do, and I feel like that's very vital. That's extremely important for people to know, and that's
Bless,
just what makes you who you are, so I definitely appreciate you 1,000,003%.
bless, bless.
Definitely.
I really appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot when somebody believes in you. It really do. It actually does. Because people don't understand like what a lot of people go through behind just doing what they actually like to do, compared to, what I mean, what everybody do on a day basis. You're not chasing
Exactly.
your dream. If you're not chasing your dream, you're not chasing life. You're not living the full potential of your life. Because I feel like you better than a job. You better than working for somebody to make them rich instead of making yourself rich. You know what I mean? It's not just rap. It's not just anything. Inspire to be great through everything. Your business, your thing. A reason why I say family to everybody, or every time somebody follows me, I say appreciate your follow, family. I do it
Yeah.
for a reason, because you don't never know who is anybody that you follow, and then not only just knowing from anybody that you follow, but everybody deserves appreciation for what and you don't gotta follow me. You know what I mean? You don't gotta like my posts. You don't gotta like my music. You don't gotta do nothing. So everything should be appreciated. Everything should be loved. Everything should show positive energy. When I say blessings, family, and stuff like that, I really mean it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I genuinely mean it, because, you know what I mean? I couldn't be here. You couldn't be here. Do what you want to do.
1,000%. Heck yeah. I'm bored. I'm bored with that, man. I definitely agree with you. And I actually preach on that as well. Like, if it wasn't for you doing what you do, I'd be out of a job. You get what I'm
Fact,
saying? And if it wasn't
fact.
for me doing what I do, you probably wouldn't continue doing what you do.
Yeah,
Like it's always, it's not, and that's what I try to tell these other artists out there too. I'm like, it's not an I, it's a team. It's a network. We build together. And the people who don't see that, they're not gonna make it far in life, because I mean they might make it far, but they're gonna be very unhappy with what that they didn't make it further. Like they're only going to max out the potential that they think they have. They're not gonna go beyond that. And that's an if. That's a maybe. So
exactly.
it's all about teamwork. It's all about networking and connections and who you know and who knows you more so. So I definitely feel like we actually were meant to connect. So
That's
that's
dope.
blessing.
That's
So
blessings.
right, blessings on top of blessings. So I don't want to like take too much of your time, but I do want to get in your head and I say that so much, but I like to pick apart a little bit of the artist's mind. And I want you to give me a piece of advice that maybe your fans, your followers, your family can relate to.
Um, I probably um I probably use like the opportunity, John. Um, when you passionate about what you do and stuff like that, um, always put an effort to it, quality to it. You know what I mean? Prepare everything that you got. So, what I mean, from down to like you being an artist and you need to create visuals, different things. When your opportunity meets your preparation meets your opportunity, you know what I mean? That's when you know that everything's going in place. That's how I would. That's my advice. I would prepare for always be prepared for your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You can have a song that you ready to get out, and a lot of people tell me like, bro, just drop the song. Don't just drop it, man. Like, kind of save that song, put it in the cut, perfect the song. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because a lot of people don't understand like Lizzo. Lizzo made that song that she got popping off in 2017.
Mhm.
Like that song didn't jump until like later on. You
Yeah.
know, like you got Erica Banks. Nobody rocked with her song when she performed it. No, look, you've seen the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you see the crowd and you like, dang, ain't nobody bubble her song. But then boom, all of a sudden, the thing blows
Exactly.
up. Her preparation probably met her opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Or her opportunity met her preparation. It's just how you prepare for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you all destined for greatness. Something in your life it's just gonna fit. Like once it happens, everything just fits. Everything means something.
You need to get that on the shirt.
Facts, facts. I can't
You
take because
do.
Biggs. I'm not gonna lie. From Prime Records, he actually always helped me out. Always gave me knowledge. That's the person I got it from.
Man, see, you're so wise. Like I said, I've interviewed. You're my 11th interviewee. Like I dealt with 10 artists prior to you, including the owner of Signature Series Network, the co-owner. So like all of them, they came with different messages, but no one has ever said what you just said. No one.
Bless,
So I appreciate that 1,000%.
bless.
I love
Appreciate
your
you.
mindset, and I'm gonna say that until I die probably, but I love your mindset. It's so different, and I feel that's what stuck out to me right there when I noticed you as an artist. When I checked your profile and I was like, I was trying to decide if I was gonna engage with you or not. That right there, that difference, that mindset that you show through your music and your artwork and what you do. And I look at everything. I look at the way you comment, reply to comments. I look at the way they respond to me. everything, and you stood out. So appreciate you. I really do.
Bless. I appreciate
All right. So I don't want, like I said, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you have a full day. It's Friday, and I know you're as busy as I am. So I will go ahead and end this interview. But it was a blessing again to interview you and get in your mind. I say that so much, but I really do. It was awesome.
you. Bless. I appreciate you, family.
If you ever want to, like involved or get your music on Signature Say It's Network or anything like that, we can definitely do that. I know that, well, I guess we'll talk about that afterwards, after the interview. But, um, but yeah, man, just continue doing what you're doing, shine like a star, keep pushing, inspiring people, and just don't give up on anything. I mean, you do it all, and you're one of a kind, and we need more people like you. So don't stop being you. That's my
Bless.
life.
I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. That means a lot.
Definitely, all day. And like I said from the beginning, you gained a fan for me, so I am your fan. All right.
Bless. I appreciate that. Bless.
Again, happy Friday. And girls, again, not girls, we don't need girls. Ladies, he is single, all right? He is single, but goal orientated people only. Thank you. We'll hit him up. All right, well, all right. I hope you have a great Friday. Stay blessed, make good decisions, and like I said, continue on the journey. Let's go.
Appreciate you. Bless.
All right. Blessings. Bye.